Okay. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel once again. And it's been very long since I have invited guests on my channel to discuss about ACCA. So today I have a very special guest, Mrs. Krishita. She is the owner of AK's Training Academy, which is a best ACCA institute, let me tell you, in Pune. So in case you want to contact her, DM her now. She mentored me for SBR, and I passed with flying colors just because of her. So, firstly, thank you so much for coming on my channel and not asking about number of subscriber, number of views that I will put out of this video.
Hmm.
Yeah, so what do you have to say about it? This is your first
Uh,
podcast, huh?
Thank you. Yeah, this is my first podcast too. So thank you so much for inviting Ruchi. And you were like really a hardworking student. So thank you for that introduction. So yeah, your SBR, I loved teaching you. So the
Thank
kind of
you.
questions, the kind of doubts you used to raise, I really enjoyed teaching you. So it's my pleasure being here. When you messaged me, and I was like, oh, student is doing a podcast, I should definitely be there. No matter how many views, how many subscribers you have, but we would love this chat. So yeah,
Of
thank you for
course,
inviting
even I
me.
would love to have it. Okay, now before we begin, I would like to inform my viewers that this is not at all a promotional video for her. And this is, I'm not getting any money out of it. So don't worry. I'll be very honest reviews. And this is mainly for the information purpose. Because when it comes to YouTube, you don't see these videos much. And we ACCA students struggle a lot to have answers to our questions. So that was just a disclaimer before we begin. Anything you would like to say?
No, I think you've said it all. It is not a promotional video. We are just trying to create awareness about ACCA course. So yeah,
Exactly.
that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So before, everybody just leaves our conversation, let's begin. My first question would be a very light-hearted question. And okay, my first question would be like, what if someone asks you the difference between an ACCA and CA? What would you say? Because being a ACCA student, my relatives had no clue about ACCA. What I always used to say, UK का CA. और वो एकदम समझ जाते थे.
So yeah, it's very true, Ruchi. I mean, even when someone comes to me, even now there are people, very few, of course, now, but yeah, even when we know that someone doesn't have any background about ACCA, we tell them it is UK ka CA. So, but of course, there's a lot of difference in our Indian CA and
Yeah.
ACCA. The major difference being CA is only in India, it is only recognized in India, while
Mhm.
ACCA is a global qualification. So
Yeah.
now, what do we mean when we say it is a global qualification? It is recognized in 180 plus countries.
Wow.
Okay. And ACCA has got lot of MOUs with different accounting bodies of the world, like
Hmm.
Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, Singapore. So all these countries know ACCA is recognized, plus they do have signing authority also in those countries.
Yes.
Like you finish a few membership formalities and you are an Australian CA. You get the membership of Australia's CA body, New Zealand CA
Wow.
body. ACCAs can sign in Singapore, Dubai, UAE, UK. So they do have signing authorities. So many countries. So this is one major difference, that it is a global, it is truly a global qualification. Okay. The another major difference is, of course, the exam pattern, the structure.
Hmm.
Syllabus is majority of the syllabus is overlapping, bearing apart a few papers. But the exam structure, there is no group system, which
Yeah.
is like a real big benefit. And exams happen 4 times a year. So
Okay.
it is not like only 2 times a year. Exams happen 4 times a year. So you can set your pace. You can take one paper at a time. If you want, you
Mhm.
can take up two papers at a time. So you can set your own pace. So
Exactly.
I have so many students, those who study so hard after giving 5, 6 papers, they are like, ma'am, can we take a break for 1 quarter? So of course they can take a break for a
Yeah.
quarter. They relax little and then they again start. So this group system is not there in ACCA. You can pass paper wise.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing is ACCA has got 7,500 approved employers. So they are ready to welcome you in their organizations anytime you
With
become a
open
fresh.
hands, like just
Yeah,
come.
yeah. So many approved employers it has got.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, I mean, syllabus wise, exam pattern, if you see, there's no rote learning in ACCA. I
Hmm.
mean, you have given all 13 papers.
Yes.
So now you know कि रट्टा मारने से काम नहीं
कुछ भी
चलेगा.
नहीं होता है, समझने से होता है.
So you have to get your concepts cleared. If your
Yeah.
concepts are cleared, it is easy to pass the paper, to crack the
Exactly.
paper. Yeah. So there's no rote learning. It is very application based. Like one of the papers, SBL. So many of my students call it a mini MBA paper. Because they are like, ma'am, we are learning everything. We are learning leadership, we are learning governance, we are learning technology, we are learning almost every aspect of the business.
Hmm.
So that paper like prepares you for leadership and all those kinds of roles to the next level. So yeah, ACCA is a very practical and application based course. So yeah, these are the few major differences between our CA and ACCA.
And also, you have, I remember you have done CA too, so you can actually figure out the major differences that, yes, this was my ACCA journey and this is now my mentoring journey as ACCA.
Yeah, so I tell my students the way I used to study was very
Yeah, you
different.
told us once.
Yeah, yeah. So the way you guys have to study is very different, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Oh my God, that's actually great. And even I got to know today about that Australian membership. I'll also try.
Yeah, yeah. There are many ACCA members, but it is little like, it takes time.
Of
You
course.
need to be a member, you have to
Mm.
spend some years of experience after being a
Yeah,
member. Yeah. Another thing is you don't have to stress out about the articleship during your ACCA journey. You can
that's
study,
best.
focus. Like, yeah, that's best. There's no requirement to do your articleship or practical training
Mm.
when you're doing your ACCA. So you're
Yeah,
pretty relaxed. You're only studying, and focused. You can become ACCA affiliate. You clear all your 13 papers, and then you start your training. Or, in fact, your first job is your training. So,
that's
you
fine with
start.
me.
Yeah, so you start earning right away after your once you are ACCA, and the time
Exactly.
period also. Like you can become ACCA. I have students you won't believe. I had one student. She couldn't clear her CA inter, and in the second year of her graduation, she shifted to ACCA.
ACCA.
And by the time, and within a span of 1.5 years, she finished all 13
Wow.
papers. That is the fastest journey of any ACCA
Oh
student
my
I have seen
God.
in my teaching career. But the girl, she was so determined, so hardworking. With her graduation, she finished her ACCA. Where's the regret of not doing one professional qualification, leaving it and coming to another
Another
professional?
qualification.
That of course needs a next level of determination,
Of course. I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, the time duration, it's like you can 2.5 to 3 years and you are done with your all ACC papers.
Exactly. That's, I guess, the maximum time the one student can take for
Yeah,
ACCA.
yeah.